Have a good day to you, ma'am, and this is my video presentation for our midterm exam about the kodak case. As far as I know, Kodak Company is the most significant event in the history of amateur photography. And the introduction is that Kodak Company reached number 1 in 1888. And it was invented and marketed by George Eastman in 1854 to 1932, a former bank clerk from Rochester, New York. And the Kodak was simply a box camera that loaded of 100 exposure roll of films. Kodak failed to understand that strategy of banking traditional film cameras, which is effective at one point. But then the company was now depriving of success. And rapidly changing technology and evolving market needs the strategy to be obsolete. In that moment, the Kodak Company was not really understand how the strategy of Kodak Company are able to accompanied with the digital photography. And as technology progressed, the use of films and printing sheets gradually came to a halt. This was due to the invention of the digital cameras in 1975 by Steve Sasson. The ignorance of new technology and not adapting the changing market dynamics initiated the Kodak Company's downfall. In the late 1990s, Kodak began to struggling financially as a result of the decline in sales photographic films and its slowness in moving to digital photography. Despite developing the first self-contained digital camera, which is the first camera of Kodak, into digital photography, the Kodak Company research extended boundaries of the technology. It would continue for decades. And the research found two results, the bad and the good news. The bad news is that digital photography had a potential capability to replace digital company-based business. And the good news is that it would take some time for that to occur. And Kodak Company had roughly 10 years preparation for the transition to the digital camera. And Kodak companies came out of bankruptcy and still exist today. And but now they deal with other technologies of even blockchain, and their revenues are much smaller and they still struggle. But as company man says that maybe we can just watch them as a giant who revolutionized the photography industry and led it for 10 years. And as late 2007, Kodak felt the need to trumpet that Kodak is back and that Kodak wasn't going to play grab us anymore with digital. For the 3 quarters of the 20th century, Kodak's supreme success was not only developing a new technology, the film camera, but creating a completely new mass market. So when Kodak invented the film camera, it needed to teach people how and what to photograph, as well as persuading them why they needed to do so. And the lesson of Kodak is that innovation is just a hard stop, and that even an insightful a company can go wrong, and if it doesn't push far enough or fast enough into uncomfortable territory. And all in all, um, what I've noticed is that all business company success because of the failure that they encountered in their business. And that's all. Thank you.